the Red King Artus Bolton meet with the chieftains and clan leaders of the land under his domain. He tells them that the Starks have abandoned their responsibility to protect the north whenever they marched south, with Robb losing half his kingdom to the Ironborn, and now half the northern army is destroyed because of Sansa. Deepwood Motte is once again invaded by the Greyjoys because of the failed Stark leadership, and more of the north will follow if we do not stop them. He tells them that he knows that Ramsay and Rose were brutal, but that will not be the case with him. If you stay loyal to me, we will throw the Ironborn scum back and protect the North's borders. We'll never leave the North unprotected, just for my greedy ambitions to rule King's Landing. The North is my home and I will never leave it. Queen Sansa Stark have finally found the seat of House Reed, Greywater Watch, and is welcomed by Lord Howland. She doesn't plan to publish her resident, to not danger herself and the Reed lands. Because Greywater Watch is surrounded by Greyjoys and Frees, Queen Sansa commands Lady Brienne of Tarth to ride north, beyond the wall to find her brother Jon Snow and ask for his help. Brienne of Tarth rides with 3 of Sansa's Queen's guards, accompanied by 7 Crannogmen. In Reveron, the King of the Rock and Trident meet with his bannermen to discuss their future plans. Tywin Frey requests Reveron to be handed to him, as Lord Tywin Lannister gave it to Lord Walder. Lord Reginald Lannister, the current Lord of Reveron, are not pleased and a heated discussion happens. King Daemon silences both of them. He tells Tywin Frey that Reginald was named Lord Paramount of the Trident by his king, and that's the end of it. You've been named Lord of the Twins instead of Rosin Tully and her son. Harrenhal Clegane's keep will be House Free's once the war is over. As speaking of Rosalind, King Daemon asked the new Lord Frey to send her to Reveron with her son. He intends to poison Lord Edmure, and marry his widow Rosalind of House Frey and Tully, to secure the Riverlands for House Lannister forever. Lord Bronn of Highgarden brings Lord Titus Peake from the dungeon. He tells him that he have thought about his suggestion to join the Lannisters, and intends to send him to King Daemon Lannister to join his cause, but it must be a secret pact. No one must know. Lord Titus, you tell King Daemon that I'm gonna support Gendry's claim in public, and pretend to ride with the Baratheons to war, but when King Gendry asks for the Reach's reinforcements, I will do exactly what Tywin Frey did and attack the Baratheon host. Tell King Daemon that I will not rest until I see the lion banner of House Lannister fly high in the capital. Lord Bronn sent almost exactly the same secret message to King Gendry Baratheon and Lord Robin Arryn and pledges his support to their cause, promising them to ride at King's Landing to defeat their enemies. It's a sunny day in King's Landing. The capital's fortifications is reinforced and strong. The Prince of Dorne's sister gives birth to Gendry Baratheon's son, Orys Baratheon. Not so long after, King Gendry Baratheon sent his wife with his son and heir to Storm's End. After a day or two, Gendry wakes to the news of the Valemen's approach to seize the capital. King Gendry orders the assemble of his entire army ready for battle. Not before long, 3 opposing armies stood facing each other, with the Baratheons defending the capital. The Lannisters and Arryns are ready to attack each other and targeting the Baratheon Dornish host at the same time. As the sun set over King's Landing, the capital of Westeros, the air crackled with anticipation. King Gendry Baratheon, alongside his Dornish allies, prepared to defend the city against the combined forces of the Valemen and the Lannisters. With the fate of the 7 kingdoms hanging in the balance, the stage was set for an epic clash. To the surprise of the opposing armies, the Baratheons and Dornish sallied to their positions outside the city walls.